So here's the problem with trying to be of service. When we focus our attention on finding some need out there that we feel needs to be met. In other words, there's some kind of gap between what is and what should be. We're setting up a separation and a comparison that automatically puts us in a mindset of trying to fix or change something. So, in my case, if I say I want to help other people, and then I want to get very specific about that, like who, how, in what way, with what, doing what, I notice that when I get really specific about wanting to help other people, it comes back to what I want to experience in me, which is a sense of fulfillment and knowing that my gifts have some sort of application or purpose. And what I know from my experience is that doing the things that I have discovered to fill my own well of joy and fulfillment, I've somehow called not enough because they don't directly serve other people. So if I were to make a list of the things I've discovered that truly have filled my well, it's being outside, having periods of solitude every day in which I really check in with what I'm feeling that's independent of what others around me may be feeling or that I'm expecting of them or that I feel is being expected of me. Making things, which could be called art or just making, but just seeing evidence of the movement from what's inside my internal vision and bringing it into external. So anything where I'm taking an idea that I have and making it visible is very fulfilling to me. In every form, even making the mind maps is in and of itself fulfilling. And then I can take it to the next level, which is taking the mind map and bringing it into physical form through conversation, collaboration, and invitation. And so it's in many levels that fulfillment happens. And feeding myself foods that truly give me energy rather than require energy to digest is another thing that really fulfills me. And just knowing that I'm involved in the creation of beauty, so seeing beauty in my works is really essential. And so if I were to list that out, it doesn't fall under the category of a business offering or a need or a cause in the world. And yet that's me being the change. You know, living this life of being close to nature, treating my body well, providing myself the space to be contemplative and creative, and doing creative things, honoring the ideas and images I have inside me, is a full life. And so what I notice is the snag comes only from the taking it that step further and trying to overlay this thought on top of it that it has to be worth something to someone else in dollars, or it has to create a living, and all of these other kind of beliefs that I've never been able to quite let go of fully, and just keep flowing with the trust of those elements of my full life. And so if I were to define what my greatest act of trust and faith would be, it would be that. To just trust that that list of things is my full life. And when I continue to do that without apology, without hesitation, and without trying to sell it, but being maximally generous in showing up as it, giving it, offering it, and giving people chances to experience it, that is the basis of my full life, because it starts from fullness. It does not start from any gap or need or necessity. It starts from already being full. That's my challenge, and I choose to step into it as being already done, because I've done the excavation work of finding out that, yeah, these are the things that constitute my full life. So what's the problem? And it's like, okay, there's no problem unless I superimpose one on there. And today I choose to live from already being full.